This is the flamenco, like, emoji dancing lady dress. The pajama bottoms, but they're the Ralph Lauren ones. I love going through my boyfriend's closet. Yellow Jack Moose hat. I thought they were British. And branding has the Union Jack. There is a button here, Union Jack. Union Jack. Hello everybody, I'm back and I'm sat on the floor of my apartment in front of the fireplace that I literally only booked this apartment for. Only will I show you what I thrifted. Goodwill. I would show you what I got at Sunday's Best vintage store. It's kind of like a big vintage store, but it had a $1 sale last weekend. So every item in this like section was $1. I had to queue up for maybe 25-30 minutes, and there was like 20 people that were allowed in at once, and you had 20 minutes to go through the racks, and then you had to like check out, move on in that time period. So it was a bit of a free-for-all. I'm not used to that kind of thing, but I did get pretty good stuff for $1 actually. Speaking of, this Champion shirt, this like grey sweater, $1. I got this for $1. I obviously took everything home and cleaned it, washed it, sanitized it. So there's the Sunday's Best, the Goodwill stuff, and then I don't know if this counts, but I'm counting it, I'm putting it in. It's the thrift store of my boyfriend's closet. I don't know if you think that counts. Personally, I think it counts because when we were at his apartment, I was like, oh, this is cute. And he was like, you can take it. You can wear it. So I have this Jack Moose hat. See, the good thing about having a boyfriend that works in the fashion industry is he has designer stuff. So I don't have to buy it. He'll buy it and I'll just peruse his closet. It's kind of like renting, except for it's completely free because you can't say no to me, we're in a relationship. It's just how it works. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll start with the stuff I got at Goodwill. Funny story. These are plaid pajama bottoms, but they're the Ralph Lauren ones. And the thing about these Ralph Lauren ones is that I was gonna buy these full price, you know, because I love the green and blue plaid. I've always loved it. It's iconic with the red branding logo. Anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna buy them full price. I was telling my boyfriend the day before, like, I wish that I found this pair, like I bought them brand new, but I never did because I thought like $50 for a pair of pajama bottoms was just too expensive. And I shit you not, I went to the thrift store on La Brea, my local thrift store back in the day, the first time at my old apartment, and they were just hanging on a rack. The pants, now these are in a size large men's, so they are a little bit big. I do have to like pull the drawstrings in quite a bit just to give them some tightness, because these are definitely a men's. They have the button on the crotch, which I believe is so that you can, you know. I saw them and I was like, are those what I think they are, or are they like a dupe? But they're the actual ones, so I'm happy with that. This red dress, you can already tell what I'm gonna say. This is the flamenco, like, emoji dancing lady dress. The back is like lower cut here, like as you can see. It is frilly, it has a lot of movement. It's very forgiving when I put this on because I can eat in this, I can get bloated in this. You really can't tell because of all this like flare in the middle. It doesn't look like much. I'm not doing it justice holding it up, but it is gorgeous. Wait till you see it on. I was like dying in the Goodwill and I was like, no, please, let me check out my goods. Oh, these were $9.99. And this dress, I think, was $12. I feel like they must be kind of conniving about the way they do the colours of the week, because like I think it gets to a certain point and it goes from being like 50% off or 25% off to like $1.99 per item, but there's never any good shit. Like, it's so hard to find like really good stuff that's on that tag, on that colour, on that week. I just find it to be like impossible, except for a pair of jeans. I feel like jeans are usually always like the same colour tags. They're like one of 3 different colours and they're like varied, so they'll be like green or purple or blue, and they're around like $5 to like some jeans are $20. So if you go on a week that's like green tags, and half of the jeans will be like green, so it kind of works out quite well. I went to the Goodwill on Fairfax, near the Cantors. Do you know where I mean? Anyway, these are Hudson jeans. Now, Hudson jeans apparently are actually from LA. They're an American brand. I thought they were British. They're very cool, but look, like the Hudson branding has the Union Jack. There is a button here, Union Jack. Inside, Union Jack. Like, in my mind as a British person, I was like, these are a British denim. They're not. They're American. But honestly, go off. Like, we colonized you colonizing us back. I appreciate it. I respect it. I really do. I couldn't pass this up, especially on the bum. Like a little Union Jack on the ass. Also, the pockets are very cute. It's quite thin, but I loved the cut and the colour. Like, the flare on the leg. So fun. The back. So cute. The front with the buttons and the little Union Jack tag here. Had a little bit of distressing on the legs, just here, on the front, a little bit on the bottom, but they're not massively worn, which makes me happy. There's a little bit of distressing on the bum pouch. The bum pouch? Yeah, the bum pouch. We'll call it bum pouch. But it's just like a very interesting wash where it's kind of like darker in areas, lighter in others, with a bit of distressing. I couldn't say no to them. They were $8.99. You don't pay tax on thrifted clothes. Makes me very happy. You get what you pay for. Literally, you get exactly what's on the tag. So that's my Goodwill haul. That is the Melrose or Fairfax. I feel like it's Melrose. It's the Goodwill that's on the corner. You've got the road, like the Grove is that way. I have no idea where I am on a map. I'm in LA and that's all that I know. The Cantors is up there. Is it Hollywood Boulevard? No, it's not. I don't even know. It's not Melrose. Or is it? Is that the crossroad? Is it like Santa Monica Boulevard? I don't even know. I'm trying to explain it to you like I'm ever going to figure it out. Sorry, I forgot to mention the brand of this dress is Akira Chicago Black Label. I don't know who that is. All I know is that this dress with the cowl neck, the red, the ruffles is gorgeous. So whoever Akira Chicago is, good job. I actually forgot that I got this dress as well at the La Brea Goodwill. I keep forgetting what I've got because I've just got a pile. So this is a Banana Republic tunic. It said it was a top, but I'm 5'2", so if it covers my butt, it's a dress. A top that's long enough to cover my ass cheeks, it is a dress. To me. I'm 5'2" if we're being liberal, if we're being kind. 5'3" if you're being extra kind. But no, this doesn't look like it's very long. I appreciate that, but on my body with a pair of shorts, just to ensure that we don't have too much cheek spilling out, because I don't have a small bum, I do have something there. I will wear like a black pair of sports shorts just to ensure coverage, but this is a dress to me. It's a Banana Republic top. It is just like a standard cotton on the top part, but the bottom has this like mesh layers that just kind of gives it a bit of a flare at the bottom, which makes me think it's a dress. And it can be worn as a dress. It's a very small, very, very mini black dress. Sunday's best dollar sale was just laced with sweaters, old vintage sweaters that were in good nick, good quality. Like, this is not a bad sweater. There is a bit of green paint on the cuff, but I really don't give a shit, you know. And this was $1. $1 with tax. That's like $1.12. You can't go wrong with a Champion grey sweater for $1. One, not two, $1. One. Uno dollar. I also got this one. I call it Carahart, but I'm pretty sure when I look at it, it's actually just Carhartt. So ignore me when I mispronounce things. But this is like an aubergine purple XL sweater. You see me in it? Look at the side. I like this little, it says Carhartt in like this burgundy red, but then it's printed Carhartt through the Carhartt logo. Can you kind of see what I mean by that? Can you kind of tell what I mean? I don't know if you can, but I like the colour, I like the fit, it was very relaxed. Obviously it has the little Carhartt logo on the bottom left. It's a good size, it's long on my torso, so it covers everything. I can just wear this and a pair of shorts and look like, you know, casual, lazy. It's not really the weather for it right now. It is like 85 degrees today, potentially going up into the 90s over this weekend. So I will be wearing this in LA. That being said, I am in my apartment in a sweater, so I do have air conditioning. If you can hear that in the background, that is my air conditioning unit, and it needs to be on because it's hot. But this is going to be good to bring back to the UK, where it will be cold. And when I'm back here in like September, October, November time, when it will be colder, this will be quite a clutch item to have. I can't believe I said a clutch item. That's clutch. It's gonna come in clutch. I like the purple, thought it was different. Got that, again, $1. This, $1, that, $1. Another dollar item. Shorts. Jean shorts. Levi jean shorts. The only issue with these is they are a men's Levi jean short. The waist is a 36. I'm not skinny by any means. I'm not like tiny thin. I didn't read the back. I just saw they were a Levi jeans.
Levi jeans. Levi jeans. Karate. Oh, your trousers are funny, fam.
Levi jeans. I'm gonna put that clip in so that you can experience it, because most of you are probably American and have not, and I think that's really sad. Men's Levi jeans, 36 waist. Didn't pay attention to the 36 waist, so they are a bit big, and they sit on my hips, which means that the cutoff for the bottom of the short is right above the knee, so I look like a 2000s like pop punk member. Like I should have one of those like studded belts and a band t-shirt that says Green Day. This, I tried them on, I tried to make them work. I look like a member of Sum 41, but they were $1, and for $1 I was willing to try to make them work. Somebody that's cool will make them work. Me, I'm not very cool, so they're a little bit difficult to make work. But yeah, Levi denim jorts, $1. Another of the dollar items from Sunday's Best. This green dress, it is a wrap dress. Look at the label, Clos New York. That's an old label, that's a 90s label, and you know that it's like 90s or 80s because of the shoulder pads. And if you know me, you know I like a shoulder pad. I do. I want to look like a quarterback. I want to look like I'm wearing pads. The shoulder pads need to be padded, and these ones are fairly padded. It's like a little short green with these pink flowers. How cute. It is a wrap dress. I love a wrap dress. It gives you a bit of opportunity for like a split, little bit of leg action. Low V cut in the front. It's just sexy and cute. You know, when I picked it up in the store, it was really wrinkled, and I was like, give it a chance. There's something good here. Green is my colour. My eyes are green, so I feel like with my hair being brown now and not black, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have lightened my hair. I think that this kind of colour is just really nice for me, kind of light, very summery. It's nice and short, and I just thought for $1, a dress, a summer dress, a vintage summer dress, for $1. Move on to my final item from Sunday's Best. Now, as you can tell by the accent, I do not know anything about American football. I am in no position to know whether or not the Steelers are a good team. But this is a good t-shirt. This NFL, that is American football. But this shirt, I don't care for the Steelers. I don't really know what football team to support. You know, like Super Bowl Sunday, those like football things. I have been to one event, if we should call it that, like where you drink all day and you go to a sports bar. I have done that, just for, you know, the culture, to really fit in. I was like, I'll go with you guys. My friends took me, it was fun. But I don't have a team, but I guess I do now, because I couldn't turn this up like a grey tie-dye with yellow, long sleeve, fitted, tight. I just thought, and $1 too. Like, I don't really care about the Steelers thing, but like the rest of it, already it's a cute top. The fact that it has a Steelers logo on the front and it's like actually an NFL top makes it even cooler. I mean, I'd wear it this way around, to be honest, so nobody would know. It's not like an obvious, but I just thought, like, I have to get this. With how fluorescent yellow this yellow is, this was me. This was so me. And that was all that I got from Sunday's Best. That's all of my thrifted attire. I'm already sad because that's not a lot of stuff, and that is unlike me. No bags, no shoes. We move on to the things that I took from my boyfriend's apartment with his consent, because who wouldn't want to wear this? Look at it. The colours on me. And it's my boyfriend, so I like to wear it. But yeah, it's gorgeous. So I've stolen this. Temporarily, I will give it back. Okay, the last few items that I stole, borrowed from my boyfriend's apartment, from his closet, are accessories for my outfits, because I don't have a lot of them. Number one was this yellow Jack Moose hat, like Fisher hat. First of all, how stinking adorable is this on me? Like, let's be serious. I have a dress that is this exact yellow colour. Stinking cute. You know what would make this better? A pair of sunglasses. How about these vintage Vivienne Westwood ones? I love going through my boyfriend's closet. I saw this hat and I was like, this is me. I don't know if this is the right way around. I think it's meant to be this way. Anyway, I don't know what this type of hat is, but I just love it. I don't know where I would wear it, but it's just cool. It's just fashion. It's just fashion. I was like, I'm gonna just borrow that. I need you guys to tell me seriously if I can pull this off, or if I just think that I can pull it off because I think it's so stinking cute. Like, you can pull it all the way down and wear it like this, more like a beanie. The colour, it is old, it is cute, it has given me insatiable hat hair, and I had to have it. I had to steal it from his closet, and luckily he allowed me to steal it. So yeah, 2 hats, a shirt, and a pair of sunglasses, yoinked from the boyfriend. So that is my thrift haul. The entirety of it. I will be thrifting a lot more, but this is just what I have got so far. I hope you guys enjoyed this little accumulation of stuff and things, and I will see you in my next video